Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show, coming to you from the historic Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and the music of Martha Bassett. Tonight on the show, we welcome the Don Juans, Spring Summer, and Finn Phoenix. It's a great night with some of the finest music you'll hear anywhere. Let's have a big hand for Martha playing the big hit made famous by Dean Martin, Sway.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more, like the flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violin long before it begins. Make me sway as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. So excited to introduce you to one of my favorite singer-songwriters. San Francisco-based artist Spring Summer, otherwise known as Jennifer Furchess, is an accomplished multi-instrumentalist who spent much of the early 2000s playing with artists like Cass McCombs, Coconut Records, Seawolf, and Ben Lee. After taking a decade off to raise her 3 young children, she's returned to music with a new album produced by Jenny Lee Lindbergh of Warpaint and James Iha of Smashing Pumpkins. This is her first time on our show, and I hope it is the first of many times. Will you please join me in welcoming Spring Summer?
Thank you. Is this mine?
Mm-hmm. Hello.
I'll stay inside to avoid the bitter cold, weighed down by lazy bones. I found your note that night. You closed the door. It said you were leaving. I say I'll be just fine, as long as I can keep from bleeding dry. As long as I can keep, as long as I can keep from bleeding dry. This room is spinning like a game show wheel. One of us is not going to heal. I'll stay inside to avoid the bitter truth, weighed down by broken bones. I burned your note that night. You closed the door. It said you were leaving. I say I'll be just fine. This room is spinning like a game show wheel. As long as I can keep from, one of us is not going to heal.
Spring Summer.
Bow your head and say you'll find me on another day. I'll believe you when you do not turn your eyes away. Think you need to analyze the feelings that you may be hiding in your lies. Dwell on yesterday, you'll never make it through the day. Count your deeds and then they'll add up each and every one. Say a blessing for the friends who're gone, they've had their fun. It's time for you to get off your ass and move. You don't know how it makes me feel, the way you sit there and pretend this isn't real, but you don't want me anymore. Bow your head and say you'll find me on another day. Make believe you reappeared to tell me everything. Think your lies have gone too far. Thank you so much.
Jennifer Purchase. So Jennifer, you are on a big tour of an East Coast tour. Where have you been in the last month?
We did a short West Coast and East Coast run. We did LA, San Francisco, New York, and Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Fantastic. And her
all the big ones.
Her band, exactly. Her band has gone home, and she has graciously allowed us to be her band tonight. So we're super excited.
I'm so grateful. These guys are great.
So Jennifer, thank you. Tell these folks where you're from originally.
I'm from Winston-Salem.
Jen and I have a close friend in common, John Kirby, who could not be here tonight, but I'm so grateful for him, to him for introducing your music to me. And
me too.
So,
yay, John Kirby.
Yay, John. So you have a new record, and that's why you're out touring right now. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it just came out on the 15th of July, and you can find it everywhere that people find music these days.
What's it called?
It's called Tears. And I'm excited about it. It was a long time coming with COVID delays, but it's out there.
Well, I'm so loving these songs. I understand you have family here tonight, too.
I do. I have a lot of family here.
Well, what's this next song?
This song's called Oh Brother. Oh, brother, I'm lonesome. Oh, brother, I'm down. The ground, it gets harder when I'm pacing around. A little bit weary, yeah, weak in the knees. I guess one could argue this is how it should be.
Keep me
put your hands together for Spring Summer.
Thank you so much.
And she will be back.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Hugh Chatham Memorial Hospital. Hugh Chatham Memorial Hospital has provided high-quality medical care for the residents of Elkin, North Carolina and the Yadkin Valley for over 90 years. And they've recently expanded into Virginia and introduced additional services, providing greater access for the communities they serve. A private, not-for-profit hospital, Hugh Chatham employs more than 900 and is served by more than 70 physicians representing 27 subspecialties and specialties, delivering all of the quality medical services that you and your family need to achieve optimal physical and mental health. You can learn more at hughchatham.org. Now let's get back to the beautiful Reeves stage with Martha Bassett.
Thank you. Well, Russell Kelly and I would like to share a bossa nova with you tonight, and we have asked our favorite fiddler on the crew, Rex McGee, to join us. So Russell and I are doing a whole concert of bossas on Saturday, August 13th, downtown Winston-Salem at the Milton Rhodes Center, and we've added a percussionist, Brevin Hampton, and saxophonist, flutist, Reagan Mitchell. So please put it on your calendar. That's August 13th. Come see us. Tonight, we'll be performing Samba de uma nota só, also known in English as one-note samba. And you'll hear that. I'll be singing one note for a while, then I'll switch to another note for a while. This was composed by Antonio Carlos Jobim and Newton Mendoza. And we'd like to feature... well, let's just do it. Let's just do it. 1, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3.
Eis aqui este sambinha feito numa nota só. Outras notas vão entrar, mas a base é uma só. Esta outra é consequência do que acabo de dizer. Como eu sou a consequência inevitável de você. Quanta gente existe por aí que fala tanto e não diz nada, ou quase nada. Já me utilizei de toda a escala, no final não sobrou nada. Não deu em nada e voltei pra minha nota. Como eu volto pra você, vou cantar com a minha nota. Como eu gosto de você. E quem quer todas as notas, ré, mi, fá, sol, lá, si, dó, fica sempre sem nenhuma, fica numa nota só. Quanta gente existe por aí que fala tanto e não diz nada, ou quase nada. Já me utilizei de toda a escala, no final não sobrou nada. Não deu em nada e voltei pra minha nota. Como eu volto pra você, vou cantar com minha nota. Como eu gosto de você. E quem quer todas as notas, ré, mi, fá, sol, lá, si, dó, fica sempre sem nenhuma, fica numa nota só.
Rex McGee and Russell Kelly. Thank you. I would like to introduce you to an artist that's relatively new on the scene. Finn Phoenix of Greensboro, North Carolina, started playing music in 2018. He's played over 50 events to date, which is saying a lot during a pandemic.
His little sister Shay has joined him recently, and in 2020, the two of them raised over $1,500 for local charities through a series of live stream concerts from their front porch. Finn is now 12 years old and has a very busy gig schedule. Please give a warm welcome to Finn Phoenix. So Finn, what grade are you going into this year?
So this year I'm going to be going to 7th grade.
7th grade. Mm-hmm. All right. And tell me about some of these gigs you've been doing. I know you've been doing a lot of live stream things.
Yeah, so I tend to do a lot of farmers markets. Like, we have 2 local farmers markets that I can't stop going back to. They're a lot of fun. I like to play at some of the festivals as well, like Summer Solstice Festival, Pride Festival, all the good ones.
Very good. Very good. Well, tell us about this first song that you're going to do. This is an original song, am I right?
Yeah, it is. I was born in Boston, Massachusetts, and then my family moved to Indiana and eventually Greensboro, North Carolina. So, but the one thing that we kept on doing was going to visit my grandmother and my great-grandmother, who we called Gigi, in Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama, actually. I put some of my favorite memories of things that I did in Alabama in this song. One of them is, my Gigi had this tree. It was white, and it had all these really cool pink ornaments and pink garland. There was this Space and Rocket Center. If you don't know, Huntsville is the rocket city. NASA worked on a lot of projects there in the 60s. And so they have the Space and Rocket Center with space ice cream, tons of cool stuff. Yeah, space ice cream was the best part. But my favorite thing to do there was to check out the pool that my Gigi had in the backyard of her house. I would splash around there all day. So one day, after my Gigi passed away, she was 98, so she lived a long life. But after she passed away, we thought that it would be really great for my grandmother to come and move closer to us in Greensboro. So we took one final visit to Huntsville to pack up her house and get it ready to sell. One of the really cool things about her house, though, is it had a sun porch with a metal roof. One day, a storm came by, and the storm made lots of rain, and the rain kind of made a sound a little bit like this when it hit the metal roof. So that inspired me to write this song, Raindrops on the Roof in Alabama. Jumping in the pool in Alabama, water's cool on a hot day. My family's on the swing, they're sipping tea. The sky's getting cloudy in Alabama, the rain pours down. Safe in the sun porch, I hear this sound. Raindrops on the roof in Alabama ring through my mind. Raindrops on the roof in Alabama, tapping on the roof in Alabama, life left behind. The rain lives on in the rhythms of my song. eating home-cooked meals in Alabama, lima beans with mac and cheese. I'm hearing family tales of days gone by, checking out the rockets in Alabama and garden lights. I loved that Christmas tree that's pink and white. Raindrops on the roof in Alabama ring through my mind. Raindrops on the roof in Alabama. Tapping on the roof in Alabama. Life left behind. The rain lives on in the rhythms of my songs. Packing up the house in Alabama, time to go, life's moving on. I sit in that sun porch one final time and think about my visits to Alabama and all I know about this special place I got to grow. Raindrops on the roof in Alabama ring through my mind. Raindrops on the roof in Alabama. Tapping on the roof in Alabama. Life left behind. The rain lives on in the rhythms of my songs. The rain lives on in the rhythms of my songs. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Finn. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love that song. So that's very nice. Come on out, everybody. So you're going to do a cover song for us now. And I read, was it on your website? I read somewhere that you had challenged yourself to learn a whole bunch of new cover songs.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we, when I started doing, like, live streaming, we kind of didn't want to, like, play, that was earlier in my, like, in my music. So, you know, like, we got to change it up a little bit. We got to add a few songs eventually. So I challenged myself to add a lot of songs to my playlist, and just add a lot of new covers. So yeah, this was, I think it was a good change that we could add.
And you were doing some Halloween type songs or some spooky songs, is that right?
Yeah. So basically, it was the pandemic, and I went onto Facebook just to do like live streams, and we put up a page to suggest some songs for a Halloween concert. This song that I'd never really heard before came up in the comments. It was called Marie Laveau by Bobby Bear. I thought it was really an interesting song. It actually is one of my favorite songs to play now on the guitar. And it's about the voodoo queen of Louisiana.
Now, before you jump into it, would you like to introduce your little sister, Shay, to us?
Yeah, she's my sister, Shay. Shay, say hi.
Hi.
Shay, tell these folks how old you are and what grade you're going into.
I'm 10 years old and I'm going into 5th grade.
Awesome. Welcome to the stage.
Yeah, she got a bass for Christmas a few years back, and we've been rocking together ever since. All right, so we're ready to start Marie Laveau by Bobby Bear.
He's a pro. They will be back out on the second half.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin, your one-stop travel source for the Yadkin Valley and beyond. If you're looking for hometown charm, historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining, come stay a while in downtown Elkin. Elkin is a small town with a big community. So whether it's downtown events, music, hiking, or just paddling the Blue Water Trail, you can let Explore Elkin help you find your trail. You can learn more on Facebook or at Explore Elkin. Support for the Martha Bassett Show also comes from these fine downtown Elkin businesses. The Elk Pharmacy, Yoga on Main, Coley Hall at the Liberty, Angry Troll Brewing, Yadkin Valley Quilts, the Wisdom Table, and Elkin's cutest little cocktail bar, Fruition. What's up next, Martha?
The Don Juans came to us today from Nashville, Tennessee. They are Don Henry and John Vesner, both of whom are Grammy Award-winning songwriters. Their song, Where Have You Been, recorded by Kathy Mattea, was the first song in country music history to sweep all major Song of the Year honors, including the Grammy, ACM, CMA, and the Nashville Songwriters Association International Awards. Their songs have been recorded by a multitude of artists, including Janice Ian, Ray Charles, John Mellencamp, and Miranda Lambert, to name just a few. And this duo is the backup band for the great singer-songwriter Tom Paxton. But to hear them performing their own songs is the best. Please welcome for the first time to our stage, the Don Juans.
Howdy. We were very relieved to find that there was no ordinances against ukuleles in this county. So, what's better than one ukulele? We'll see.
Oh man, this is a great little theater. I'm loving this. Wow, yeah. Man. We drove over from Asheville today. We're from Nashville, but we spent the night in Nashville, and we were on our way getting here, and it got deeper and deeper in the woods, and I was going, I don't know about this, John. But wow, this is wonderful. We tune because we care. Here we go.
I tuned this when I left home. Okay. That's pretty much it. What you gonna say, what you gonna say, this is what you said to me. What you gonna do, what you gonna do, this is what I did. I took her by the hand, even though it's not like me. I know. What's a boy to do, when he doesn't have a choice? What's a girl to do, believing that she does? What they gonna do, when they can't avoid that voice? Who knows, is love popping up its pretty head? Is love circling round your bed? Is love What you gonna be when you've been a rolling stone? What you gonna hear when you've heard it all? What you gonna think when everything you think you know has changed the game? Is love opening your mind? Is love arriving right on time? Is love popping up its pretty head? Is love circling round your bed? Is love is love
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, thank you. Well, that was our one good one. So.
Oh, that Finn Phoenix. Oh, my God. It's not fair, I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, they asked us if we did that at that age. We played, but not like that.
I'm a big Halloween buff, and this idea came to me when I was out decorating my yard. It was, I think, July 5th.
Seriously.
And my nephew Eli had heard about this decorating that I did, but he'd never seen it before, so he came over to visit. And I'm in the backyard with the skeletons and the zombies and the tombstones and all that stuff. And he comes running back there, with a big old grin on his face, and he stops in his tracks and just looks startled and looks around and goes, "Oh my God, Don, you know what you got here?" I said, "What, Eli?" "Garden of the Dead." From the mouths of babes. So I sent him home, and John and I wrote this song out from under him. It's a sing-along. I hope you'll join us. If you can sing, if you can sing the same words we're singing, that'd be great.
Even me?
Yeah, especially him. When the raven breaks the quiet of a twilight afternoon, and the shadows crawl and creep across the crosses and the tombs, among those old stones, that's where I like to walk alone and think, as the old ghosts pass along their wisdom with a wink. The garden of the dead, the garden of the dead, when the land of the living is so unforgiving, that's where I go to clear my head. Where do I go? That was damn good.
You're quick.
It's a little dead, but I think it worked. Jedediah, Jeremiah, Zechariah, Lorelei, Philomena, in between Evangeline and Mordecai. They console me when I'm down and drowning in this world of hurt. They know me more than any soul on this side of the dirt. Everyone. The garden of the dead, the garden of the dead, when the land of the living is so unforgiving, that's where I go to clear my head. You know your part. The garden of the dead. Oh.
Scariest part of the song.
Some say the older that I get more weird. But it's okay, 'cause all the apparitions dig me here. Here where I feel a sense of deep serenity, planted below the shady grove of family trees. Here we go. The garden of the dead, the garden of the dead, when the land forgiving. That's where I go to clear my head. The Garden of the Dead. Let's do another one. The Garden of the Dead. Do one by yourself. That was so ghoulish. Thank you. Good singing, everybody.
So how long have you two been playing together?
Well, we started last week, and
That's pretty good.
you know, we've known each other for 30 plus years, writing songs together for years. It never occurred to us to go out and play them for people because other people were recording our songs.
Right.
And then a few years ago, John said, "Why don't we go be a duo?" I went, "Oh, that sounds good to me." So we've been doing this together for about 6-7 years, I guess.
Okay.
There's more to the story, though. I said, "How about the Don Juans?" And he said, "I hate it." And everybody else loved it, and now he loves it.
Well, here's the deal.
And it's his idea.
He said the Don Juans, I said I hated it. Then he thought one more thought, and he went one thought too far. He said, "How about matching bow ties?" And I went, "No."
So you co-write a lot, and you both write individually as well, or?
I sure do.
Yeah, when we decided to do the Don Juans, the one stipulation that we kind of made ourselves a deal, a pact that we would do all songs that we wrote together, and that makes it really fun.
Yes.
So they were all new songs, and they're not bad.
They're great. You sound like you've been singing together much longer than that, even. So, like brothers. It sounds like brother harmonies. Yeah.
We are actually. We're both only children from different mothers, actually.
That's right.
Wow. Well, we have time for one more song before intermission. So, what would you like to do?
Well, let's do Dixie Summer Clothes.
Okay.
Does that sound good? Because look, we go out there we're grueling on the road, doing the grueling miles, just the two of us, playing to sometimes 4 or 5 people, sometimes an audience like this. So tonight, Martha says, "Hey, and the band's going to play you." Then we're like, "Oh, yeah." And so we're spazzing out. These guys are so fantastic. Well, here's a little ode to the South. Soft moss draped across her live oak limbs, cicadas singing just for free, playing nature's favorite gospel hymn just for me. Fireflies lighten up her new June lawn, crickets clicking in her heat, moist air hanging there and sweating on her feet, her toes dangling through the dewdrops, her dress a layered yellow rose, her hat the ever-changing treetops, and she wears it like she's putting on a show. Dixie Summer Clothes. She'll wrap you gently in her kudzu vine, caress you, bless you, Southern style, seduce you with her sweet magnolia wine all the while.
her toes dangling through the dewdrops, her dress a layered yellow rose, her hat the ever-changing treetops. She wears it like she's putting on a show. Dixie's summer clothes. She flaunts it proudly, loudly, from April to October. Intoxicates me and takes me nearly 6 months till I'm sober. Dixie summer clothes, ow, mama. A Dixie summer clothes. Let me some rent. Dixie summer clothes. Dixie summer clothes. Dixie summer clothes. Just wow, right? Thank you, fellas.
We'll take a bit of an intermission and hit the merch table, and we might be out there to chat with you too. See us in a few. How is everybody doing this evening? Are you all having fun? This is a fun show. Like I said, everyone is different. And let's go ahead and bring that house music down for me, James. We'll get Russell up here in a second. I want to tell you all about a few things before we get going. If this is your first time to the Reeves, they have an amazing lineup with lots of great shows. So if you live fairly close or you want to come on back, there's kind of something for everybody. One of the most popular things here at the Reeves is the Reeves House Band, who is run by Tommy Jackson, who works here. He's also kind enough to do our monitors this evening. You may see him. They are doing an entire show of the Beatles. Most all of these shows sell out. They're an amazing band. It's a good party time. It's a really fun atmosphere. Another thing I want to tell you about is the Reeves Theater recently purchased what was the Foothill Arts Council building. It's a house, and it is now the Reeves Downtown School of Music. And yep, let's give them a hand for that. It is officially starting the second round of classes. You can find it all over online. And It's all ages. It's group lessons. There's private lessons. It can be kids. You can be retired. Right now it's focusing mainly on a lot of the instruments that are played around here, banjo, fiddle, but there's theory and composition. I like to say it's never too early to learn and it's never too late to learn. I would highly recommend that if you are of a older age, play the bass. It's really easy and everybody loves you. Like, don't do something crazy like play this thing over here. You know, the bass is great. The world needs more bass players. So again, that's my pitch for bass players. But in conjunction with the Reeves Downtown School of Music, one of our shows this year, we're going to kind of highlight them. And if you're a fan of old-time music, on September 1st, we have a singer-songwriter named Jay Bird from Nashville, who's wonderful. We also have our band, Justin and Sasha, Justin Poindexter and Sasha Poppernick returning. But Alice Gerrard is on the show, of Alice Gerrard and Hazel Dickens fame. And she is just one of the luminaries of old-time music. And if you aren't familiar with her, there's just a spectacular new documentary that I have not seen it because so many tears seem to get involved. And Martha just said it's amazing. So I'm going to check it out. Hopefully they'll do a screening along with it. We've just started to talk in the works, and maybe she'll be here in advance to do some talking, but a little Google search on Alice Gerrard you'll be amazed that she's taken the time to come to be on the show. We're going to get the second half started with an official open. Russell's going to play some music. Band's going to come out, and Martha's going to talk to you a bit, but have a fun second half, and let's have a big hand for the band. Welcome back to the second half of the Martha Bassett Show, featuring the Don Juans. That's John Vesner and Don Henry, Spring Summer and Finn Phoenix, joined by his sister Lygia on the bass. Remember, you can listen to us weekly on 88.5 WFDD. Follow the entire schedule, listen to past radio shows, and subscribe to our podcast at marthabassettshow.com. Now, let's get back to the beautiful Reeves stage in downtown Elkin, North Carolina with Martha Bassett.
Thank you very much. I want to introduce these folks on the stage to you. They stand up here all day long and learn everybody's music, and you often don't hear their names. This is Rex McGee on the fiddle. On keyboards tonight is Sarah Howell Miller. We're excited to have Chazare Schenk with us tonight on the drums. Russell Kelly on the guitar. Mr. Pat Lawrence on the upright bass. And I'm going to end with Deshaun. Oh, he's putting his face down. So last night I was on Facebook and I just saw the most exciting news. Facebook was blowing up because Deshaun Hickman was the subject of an amazing article on the pedal steel in the New York Times. This has been a very good year for him. He released a great record with the wonderful guitarist Charlie Hunter, and they've taken their first West Coast tour. I understand there might be another one coming up. So, you know, just give Deshaun some love. He's killing it. It's hard for introverts to accept all that love, so thank you for giving it to him. All right, we're going to do a song for you called Something New, and it was written by a friend of ours named John Shane. He's been on our show twice. Anybody catch John Shane's show? I know you guys did. John Shane won the International Blues Challenge a couple of years ago, and he's a great singer-songwriter and guitarist from Durham. So this is a song of his called Something New.
I could never get used to anything new. I could never get used to anything new. Oh no. Remember when we first met? You know right from the start that I was gonna end up liking something new. I was beating an old path, dragging my shoes. I was stuck in the old math, counting by two. Remember when you said love, when will you love me too? It wasn't long till I'd be trying something new. You figured me out, you played me like a fish. Yeah, you hooked me good, your command was my wish. I was gonna end up liking something new. Just not making haste. I gotta hand it to you, you have patience and taste. And I was gonna end up liking something new. I test with my big toe, you jump right in. Yes, I'm slow from the get-go, you jump right in. Yes, you do. I might have been the last on my block to know that I was in love. Now you know I'm jumping right in. Now you know I'm jumping right in. Now you know I'm jumping right into something new. Thank you very, very much. Will you welcome back Finn Phoenix? All right, Finn, are we going to start out with a cover?
Yeah, so one of my favorite bands is CCR, or Creedence Clearwater Revival. Their songs are some of my favorites to play. This was the first CCR song I ever learned when I was 8 and still playing the ukulele. This is Down on the Corner.
All right, Shay, you want to kick this one off?
Time over by the courthouse, they're starting to
Finn and Shay. All right, Finn, for your last song today, I'd like you to do an original, and this is one that I believe you won a contest.
Yeah, I'll tell you a bit about that in a minute. So I go to school, and something that schools do is most of them have a thing called the PTA, or Parent-Teacher Association. Every year they hold a contest called the PTA Reflections Contest, and it's a creative challenge that revolves around a theme. You can enter in many different ways. You can you can take a picture, make like a skit, write a song, draw some art, anything like that. I chose to do a song, and it was a little bit tough this year because the theme was I Will Change the World By. That theme was a bit tougher for me because I'm 12 years old and it's a little bit hard to change the world in general. Eventually I came to the conclusion that I don't have to change the world in one big way. I can just take many small steps and get people to join me, and eventually that can make the big difference. So we entered the song in, and it actually won first in North Carolina for my age group, which is pretty good. So there's change in numbers. Maybe once I'll take a stand. I've got the power in my hand. I'm gonna change the world someday with what I do and what I say. And maybe I'll change the world. Maybe I'll change the world as my life is going by. From right now to the day I die, I'm gonna change the world every day, even in the smallest ways. And maybe I'll change the world. Maybe I'll change the world. If you want to join me making changes every day, just reuse, recycle, plant a tree, and be nice with what you say. If you want to make a difference with an open heart and mind, squeeze a few drops in that bucket and an ocean you will find. And maybe we'll change the world. And maybe we'll change the world. Maybe once we'll take a stand, 'cause we've got the powers in our hands. We're gonna change the world someday with what we do and what we say. Maybe I'll change the world. change the world. Thank you.
Ben Phoenix.
We are proud to have Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, sponsor the Martha Bassett Show. Through every stage and at every age, Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist is here for you and your family, supporting life, health, and well-being. Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, care for life. TMBS is also supported in part by Life Store Insurance. They have 8 locations with one located right here in downtown Elkin. Life Store Insurance, your North Carolina insurance specialist. And remember, when you come to visit us in beautiful downtown Elkin, make sure you stop by the shops at 150 East Market Street. You'll find Dirty Joe's Coffee, the Smoothie Station, Gwinnett Market Mercantile, and the Barkery, home of Melissa's all-natural pet treats. The shops at 150 East Market Street, where you're sure to find something for everyone. Let's give a big Elkin welcome to Spring Summer.
Not long ago, we were mesmerized by the Ferris wheel. Learned to smoke, draw the car and return the wheel. Running blind, there's no God. Till we grow strong enough to carry on through a life that's filled with song and pain. Each passing yields the next refrain. Now you're gone, still the sadness lingers on. 20 years have come and gone, my friend. Will I see you again? Scott told a joke, but Shelby's eyes said you've misunderstood. Ben held my hand while Paul drove us all around the neighborhood, where we played and we cried in the days that you died. Till we grow strong enough to carry on through a life that's filled with song and pain. Each passing yields the next refrain. Now you're gone, still the sadness lingers on. 20 years have come and gone, my friend. Will I see you again? I hear your voice across the wash over me, with a smile upon your face so gracefully. Put your heart in my hand, you'll live again. Now you're gone, still these memories carry on. Sing them in this song for you, my friend, till I see you again. Thank you so much.
Jen, I'd like to ask you about your videos. So, if you look up Spring Summer on YouTube, Or is there a website they can go to? She has the best videos.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, they're on my YouTube channel, Spring Summer Music.
So do you have a lot of creative input in that? I know you told me that you have a lot of friends who work in film.
I feel very blessed that I happened into a crowd of music video directors.
That's amazing.
As a musician, it doesn't get better.
Yeah, they're great. So please do yourselves a favor when you get home tonight. Look up Spring Summer Videos.
Thank you.
So this next song is called Ghost.
Yeah, this is kind of an old one. It's fun to hear it with the band.
Powder blue skies awaken me tonight. Do I stay or do I go? My feet, they hit the floor. As you sleep, I slip away. Slowly through the door, I'm curled up in the dark. I hum your melody to keep me safe and warm. I'll write an anthem for you, baby. Play it nice and slow, so you can hear it when I go. Don't bother trying to save me. Don't pull me in too close, 'cause I'm leaving, you're a ghost. I'm pressed against the glass, lying in your arms, dreaming of the past. I crumble in the dark, your haunting reverie. This was never meant to last. So write an anthem for me, baby. Play it nice and slow, so I can hear it when I go. Don't bother trying to save me. Don't pull me in too close, 'cause I'm leaving, you're a ghost. You're a ghost.
I long for you. I am tough as nails. I am a mountaineer. I will climb these jagged peaks and leave the valleys for you, dear. I am a mountaineer. I am a mountaineer. I am a
Jennifer Purchase, Spring Summer, thank you so, so much for being here. Thank you.
Love that sound. The Martha Bassett Show comes to you from the Reeves Theater and Cafe, downtown Elkin's newly renovated landmark. Originally opened as an Art Deco movie theater in 1941, it was fully operational until 1977 and then became the Elk Twin Cinema until 1994. It was closed for decades and it was lovingly restored and reopened in 2018. The Reeves Theater and Cafe is your location for farm-to-table dining in the heart of the foothills. They create exciting new menus each week, and the Reeves Cafe works with over 15 local farms making delicious soups, quiche, homemade bread, sandwiches, and more. New cafe hours are 4 to 9, so you can grab a bite before the music begins. Coming up next on August 27th, the Reeves House Band will perform The Beatles. Don't miss it. Back to the Reeves stage with the Don Juans.
Well, we compared stories with other songwriters who moved to Nashville from all over the world, in fact, and we all had that same story to share about driving into Nashville for the first time with our cars stuffed full of our meager belongings and seeing that pink skyline for the first time, full of excitement and fear. And through the years, I've asked other writers about their experience. It's very similar. So John and I, after comparing our experiences, we wrote this song about that. There we go.
I'm getting close, I see the signs. Soon I'll behold your pink skyline. I'm by myself, but not alone. Closer I get, more she feels like home.
No plan B, no safety net. Even though we've never met,
I'd know her anywhere. I feel her everywhere.
those bygone days are just a blur. 'Cause all along my heart was hers. call her love, she calls me friend.
I still call her name,
but she'll only notice me every now and then. No plan B, no safety net. Time will take its time, and yet
I know her everywhere. I feel her everywhere. You and I still share a dream.
she weaves a common thread between. So we'll keep living song to song.
We'll keep singing on.
'Cause there's no there to fall back on. No plan B, no safety net. It's all on me to place a bet.
I know her everywhere. I feel her everywhere. I know her anywhere. I feel her everywhere. I know her anywhere. I feel her everywhere. I know her anywhere.
Man, wow. Are you guys regulars? Yeah. So you get to hear these guys like every couple of weeks, right? When you come out to the show, or I don't know how often we do the show. Thank you, Deshaun. That was wonderful. There was so many times in both times when Deshaun was playing some steel guitar lick, and I'm thinking, what's the next word to this lyric? Wow, that's amazing. Let me switch instruments, and you can tell them about this song.
Well, Don and I, like you said, we've been writing songs for years together, and we've always wanted to be in the same room when we did it. But during the COVID vacation, it was kind of hard to do that sometimes, especially in the height of it. And so we decided to try another way. So Don sent me 2 or 3 lyrics, and he sent me this one, and I just loved it. I got it about 7 o'clock at night, or 5 o'clock one day, and I went into the studio. I told my wife I'm going to go in the studio, and then I said, you know, I'm probably not going to be in for a while, because I went in and I worked on it, and I
think he was there all night, because when I got up in the morning and checked my email, he had orchestrated it, had strings on it, and this beautiful melody. And I thought, man, I bet he never went to bed last night. And this is truly one of my favorite songs that I've ever written with John.
Can't untouch the darkest part. Can't unsee the secret heart. Dreams and things, dreams and things. Can't unsmell the memories. Can't untaste the sweat of these. Dreams and things, dreams and things. Lost along the wayside, as homeless as a child, forgotten by the lovers that made her life worthwhile, that made her life worthwhile. Can't unfeel the butterflies, trust the kiss, the lust, the lies. Dreams and things, dreams and things. Can't unhear the melodies that intertwine through all of these. Dreams and things, dreams and things. Somewhere there's a thrift store, trinkets on a shelf, unrequited knickknacks that long for someone else, that long for someone else. The laughs, the tears, the screams, the scars, the who you were, the what you are. Can unwish upon a star. Dreams and things, dreams and things. Thank you. Well, thank you.
Tell me what's next for you guys. You're doing some touring. You're back out on the road.
What's next for us now?
Well, I'll tell you something. It's going to take me, I don't know if you all can see from down there or if it's on the camera, but it's going to take me a while just to get over these shoes. Martha, can you please show off the shoes?
They've seen my shoes.
It's, yeah, I had to say something because I don't know if anyone had brought that up tonight, but damn, those are really wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, that really, the truth of it is Don has the same shoes in a different color. So
These come in unisex sizes.
We're out touring a bunch. We've been touring with Tom Paxton for several years, being his backup band and opening for him, going into Europe and playing around here. And if you don't know who Tom is, just Google him, and it's pretty amazing what he's done. So we've written a lot of songs with him as well. We're getting prepared to do a new record. And this is just one of those rare times when we get to get out and do a few dates on our own, just the two of us. And man, to land here tonight, it's been great.
Yeah. Well, I hope you'll come back. What a pleasure. So do you have one more song for us before we...
We'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this song's a true story about something that happened with me and my grandparents. And Don and I wrote this many years ago. We had a lot of, she mentioned it, Martha mentioned it earlier. We had a lot of good luck with this song, and it did win a Grammy. And I'm married to a woman that refers to herself as a recovering country star, Kathy Mattea. And Kathy is, she also won a Grammy for singing this. We got our Grammy first. And so it's been a lot of good luck, and one of the biggest thrills for us was, I don't know how many of you have seen the documentary on country music by Ken Burns, but they actually, in the 8th episode, they do a feature on the Bluebird Cafe and a feature on this song, which was a big honor for us. And so thank you all so much for being with such a wonderful audience. What a wonderful crew here. The band is amazing. Don, you were pretty good.
Martha, Pat, thank you guys.
So we'll leave you with this.
Claire had all but given up when she and Edwin fell in love. She touched his face and shook her head in disbelief. She sighed and said, "In many dreams I've held you near, but now at last you're really here. Where have you been? I've looked for you forever and a day. Where have you been? Oh, I'm just not myself when you're away."
He asked her for her hand for life, and she became a salesman's wife. He was home each night, but one stormy evening he was late. Her frightened tears fell to the floor till his key turned in the door. Where have you been? I've looked for you forever and a day. Where have you been? I'm just not myself in your way.
They'd never spent a night apart. For 60 years she heard him snore.
Now they're in a hospital, in separate beds on different floors.
Claire soon lost her memory and forgot the names of family.
She never spoke a word again. Then one day they wheeled him in. He held her hand
and stroked her head,
and in a fragile voice she said,
"Where have you been? I've looked for you forever and a day.
Where have you I'm just not myself and you're away. No, I'm just not myself when you're away. Thank you.
What an amazing night. I'm so grateful to all these great artists and all of you for being here with us tonight. This show is just a pleasure every time we do it, and it just never gets old. So thank you for supporting us. And Finn is going to lead us in our closer in just a moment. Is it working? Okay. All right. Thanks, everyone. We're going to end the night here. Feel free to sing along.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, a rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, a rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me on. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more.
We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
When the chimes ring 5, 6, and 7, we'll be riding south of heaven.
Gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
8, 9, 10 do. I'm gonna strong in love for you.
Gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off then start rocking around the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Thank you all for tuning in and to our beautiful live audience. Let's hear it for the Don Juans, Spring Summer, Finn Phoenix, and Sergei Ligia. Lilja, how about our fearless leader, Martha Bassett? The band tonight was Deshaun Hickman, Chazere Shank, Sarah L. Miller, Russell Kelly, Rex McGee, and me, Pat Lawrence. Our interstitial music tonight was composed by Russell Kelly. Big thanks to the Reeves Theater and staff in the beautiful town of Elkin. James Rickey, Tommy Jackson, Doug Williams of Electromagnetic Radiation Recorders handled the sound. Ben Singer and Nick Bassett provided our video broadcast. Sam Shoemaker managed the house. And Bevan is out there selling the merch. Get on out there. Tell your bartender thanks. Come back to Elkin. You have listened to the Martha Bassett Show. It's good music for good people. Thank you so much. Drive safe and come back and see us soon.
When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off, then start rocking around the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. You brought such wonderful